fight 8 of the evening, and Conor Gray, who's no mug in his own game, has been in so many Fight Time shows, against Owen Durnan, who himself has actually had an upset on a Fight Time show previously against a Nielsen boxer. Tom, how do you see this one going?
Do you know, it's an interesting one. Like you say, Durnan's come and upset the upper card against Jensen Irvin on debut. He looks to settle into his role on the road now, but he's a very, very capable operator.
What I've noticed about Owen is actually he looks very, very big for the weight.
He obviously lives a life, doesn't he? He's not playing at it. He's from a good gym up in Sheffield. I believe he's from the Manor Boxing Academy, and very capable. I believe he was an ABA finalist or won the ABAs or something along those lines back in the day. Has a great story himself. Conor looking to bounce back from back-to-back disappointments in his last couple of outings, so he'll be looking to put on a show. Sounds like he's done a few tickets as well.
Durnan in the black and orange, and Gray in the grey. As you said, Conor done quite a few tickets as well, and disappointing last fight out where he picked up a draw, and then previous to that a very, very close points loss for his Commonwealth silver title. So coming off a couple of bad results, as you say, hopefully Conor can really put his foot to the floor today and give his crowd something to cheer about when they leave the building.
There's not been too much happening in the early part of this opening round. Durnan playing the game pretty well. Very, very elusive man, giving Conor not much target to aim at. Be a tough round to score so far.
Gray's had a relatively quiet year compared to the previous ones in his career, and speaking to his trainer earlier, I think he really just needed some time to pull himself together and get back to winning ways, and hopefully this can be the push for another shot at the title.
I believe tonight was meant to be for a title, wasn't it, according to Liam earlier, so hopefully he didn't let the disappointment of that get the better of him. And
nice clean shot there by Gray.
Yeah, tough round to score this. Durnan's landed a few clean shots, Conor's landed a few clean shots. There's not been anything too eye-catching of yet. Nobody taking any risks too early. Conor looking to get around the target there and hit on the exit, but very, very close first round. Left hand lands from Conor, probably puts him slightly ahead, but back comes Durnan with a lovely jab himself. Two southpaws. Sometimes don't really catch fire, do they? But Durnan got a lovely jab. How would you score that one, Jared?
I think we've just nicked that for Gray, I think, in my opinion. When Durnan throws, he seems to sort of reach in, whereas Gray seems a bit more composed.
When he throws, he lands to, so tough one, but maybe, like you say, going for Gray.
Argument for a draw round?
Nobody likes a 10-10. Looks like he's travelled down on his own tonight as well, with Rich and Claudio in the corner. So Durnan's obviously made the trip down himself. Just goes to show what these boys are doing, coming in, no trainer, and not caring the world really.
Long way down from Sheffield, Cheltenham as well.
Yeah, and you boys are putting him on late. It's going to be trouble until the early hours.
I don't always make the running orders.
I blame you solely, Jared. Conor eager to get going in the second. Certainly not the same start to the fight as the last one, where we were trading leather early.
No, definitely. You can tell these boxers both have good respect for each other as they sort of work each other out and continue to trade.
A lot of pedigree between these two. Durnan can't miss with that jab when he pops it out. Conor putting his shots together, doubling that left hand nicely. Plenty of variety, but Durnan just keep popping that jab out. Seems to be his go-to.
Gray certainly brought a crowd here, as he always does. Hopefully he can leave them with a nice performance this evening.
Yeah, I'm expecting him to go through the gear shortly. He coming up short in a draw last time, which I believe they thought he'd done more than enough in, so he'll be looking to not leave it to chance tonight, I would imagine. But Durnan, a slick operator.
He's busy, isn't he, Durnan?
Yeah, like you say earlier, in a previous fight with Merriweather, he's doing plenty without punching even, so he's keeping Connor occupied with twitches, feet, lateral movement, but that was good work to the body from Connor.
In these longer fights, conserving that energy can be the difference maker.
We've got a 6th rounder here, so no real rush. Durnan looking to go for the gears a little bit there. You can see Durnan's class when he wants to. It's a tough man to hit. Nice right hook there from him. Probably the standout shot of the round because there hasn't been much landing from either man.
When Gray does land, Durnan just leans at him, ties him up, slows down the pace. Showing
his experience in the 37 fights. I don't believe he's been in the pros 2 years, so that's some serious activity. Nice left hand lands there from Conor Gray, probably the most eye-catching shot of the round.
Clean shot there by Durnan now.
Another tough round to score. Looked like he got clipped with the head there. Durnan.
As you say, tough round to score that one.
That's 2 now, so we could be looking at a 2018 or either way, or an C19. The crowd are a lot quieter in this one than they were in the last. Not appreciating the boys' boxing skill.
I think also they're probably in anticipation for the main event this evening. Louis Bacon, hometown boy.
Maybe they've gone to get their drinks before Louis comes in. Looks like Liam's giving Connor the instructions to start going up and down. Put on a bit more of a clinic.
It'd be good to see him vary his work, as you say, up and down.
Durnan starting sharp there. Shouts a wake up from the crowd for Connor, but I don't know where that's coming from because he looks barely switched on to me. Durnan looking to put the pressure on here.
Maybe that's what Gray needs. Durnan, put the pressure on a bit. Wait. And just, like, make him work.
Durnan starting the faster this round for me. Got a free hand, you got to work. Defences are lovely from Durnan. Everything. As I say that, he gets caught with the left hand. A little smile from him. Back he comes. He's got his left hand free. He's got to be working with that. Is that an elbow there from Durnan? Trying all the old pro tricks. Defences are nice there from Conor Gray.
Gray doing well there, he just needs to concentrate on the clean work.
Lovely left uppercut there from Connor. As you said earlier, Durnan over the front foot. Connor's finally stuck the uppercut in the channel as he came in. Durnan's couple of supporters are getting a little rowdy in the corner now, so maybe he'll start going through the gears. Maybe that'll catch fire.
Clearly not brave hands.
No. The dulcet tone to the Sheffield duo. Defence is wonderful there from Durnan. They're eager for Durnan to put on a show, it sounds.
Be good to see Gray step back here and just really do that clean work. Get back to his boxing, get back to his game and what he's good at.
Yeah, this one's not really caught fire as yet, but it's got the makings of it. Durnan with the old tricks and tying up with the one hand. He's going to get a warning here. Last 10, halfway through the fight. Again, another tough round to score. I don't know. Lovely defence there. But
is that the last 10 or is Pittman's fans done? No, that's the end of the round.
Another tough one to score. Eh? There's not been a lot in this.
I wouldn't like to be the ref for this one.
Having a good look at Durnan now. You might give him this round. Quick check at Gray. It's a tough one to score this.
As I said, I think Gray really needs to get back to concentrating on his game, fight his fight.
Somebody got to set fire to the fight, haven't they? And we'll put a stamp on it. Because we've got 3 rounds to go and it could be 30-27 either way, or it could be nip and tuck either way.
Seconds out.
Referee Matt Bates already telling Owen, watch out on that holding.
Whose corner would you rather be in at this stage of the fight, Jared?
I think realistically, Gray definitely has the skills to make this fight a lot easier. I think that's what he needs to do. Hopefully in his corner they've read him the right act a little bit and said, look, stop getting involved in this crazy stuff. Fight your fight. Let's make it an easier night.
Somebody needs to establish a jab, don't they, and will take control of the fight. I think it's not going to take a lot to win the fight, is it now? Because there's not a lot coming from either side, so a couple of good clean shots each round, I think, makes it.
This feels very similar to the Jensen fight where Owen almost came to spoil. Yeah, it never really caught fire, and as such he nicked that.
He doesn't get caught with anything though, does he? Very, very cute.
Elusive.
That in itself is frustrating enough. That was a lovely lead up though. But then it's almost land and wrap up. Lovely jab there, rocks the head back of Conor Gray. I'd like to see him really up the pace a little bit and we'll put a stamp on the round. Maybe the frustrations of the title fight falling through are clear to be seen. We know that Colin's got a lot of class over there. As he goes to show there, whips a couple into the body. The best 2 shots of the round so far, probably.
Some of the best shots of the fight. He is a classy fighter, and that's what he needs to show this evening.
He's getting drawn into Durnan's game. This is tough rounds to score. Durnan comes through with a couple of nice clean shots there. I wouldn't want to be a betting man on this one. Pulls to the body. We want to be going to the body from the corner. That looked very, very low. Lovely
there's
jab
the body
though.
and then there's the knee. And that was somewhere in between.
They're both seeing how low they can go, I think. 10 seconds to go.
Very frustrating for Gray, but I think that's a Gray round. I think that's probably one of the cleaner rounds out of the contest.
I think that if you go with the cleaner shots, Durnan probably landed them. He landed a lovely check hook on the way in, but Connor probably landed with more shots. So again, a tough one for the ref. Are we the only country in the world where the referee scores fights?
It must be difficult, you know. You have to respect these referees. They're trying to score these fights. They're trying to keep control in the ring, especially when it's a bit sloppy like this as well. It's not the easiest job in the world.
No,
neither is the boxing.
I don't really agree with it. If I'm honest, I think there should be if we're going to have one man scoring it, it should be at ringside.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I agree. Not easy to score it whilst also officiating.
10 seconds.
2 to go. Anyone's game here, I believe. But again, as we talked about the scorecards earlier, it could be 40-36 one way. Durnan starting fast here. Keeps wrapping up that one-hander, Conor Gray, but
Gray with a cute movement there.
Got to be like looking at them in the mirror whilst they're in there. Both got very, very similar styles. Oh, there's the best shot of the fight. Back comes Durnan though to the body. Might let fire in Durnan that one. Corner getting excited of the Sheffield man. Lovely. That looked very, very low for me.
That was very south.
Lead up lands there from Durnan. Then it goes to the body again. Goes to show his quality, really, doesn't it? He's looked to slow the fight down, and he's done exactly that. Cute movements. He didn't really need to be punching to slow the contest down. That's better from Conor getting around the target. But back comes Durnan again. The jab's been the key weapon for him tonight. Very Klitschko-esque with a jab and grab from Durnan.
Durnan beginning to bleed from the nose there, showing that Conor has landed clean.
The left hand stands out from Conor this round. The best shot of the fight so far, probably, from both ways. Uppercut there,
cleaner shots again there.
Probably enough to nick the round so far, because there's not been a lot in it.
What do you do when a fighter cancels you out like this? Seems like they're both cancelling each other out. Both frustrating each other.
One of them's got to either up the pace, or it's almost like they're mirroring each other. Somebody's got to change the tempo. Somebody's got to.
You need a plan B, don't you?
Yeah, and it looks like they're both quite happy to stick to what they're doing. But if you wanted to push on, you need to be doing something a little bit different. Like you say, with the frustration of Conor's last couple, you'd think he'd be trying to put a stamp on the fight, which it looks like he is now. He's trying to walk forward, trying to put his hands together. Durnan doesn't allow it though. I didn't hear a 10-second clacker here, so
no, me neither.
I'm not sure what's going on there, but we've got 1 to go. It's anyone's guess how the ref's scoring this one.
As you said, it could swing one way, it could swing the other. I think ultimately Durnan maybe has spoiled a bit, but Flora has provided a cleaner work. Maybe some power punches there from Durnan, but the velocity.
I guess you could say who's made it their fight, probably Durnan, but like you say, has Conor still done enough? Maybe. We've got 1 round to go. What are you expecting to see, Jared? Big finish from either?
I'll be honest, I'd like to see Conor box clean, box long. and just box a good game. I think the fight's still there for him to win, and I think that's what he needs to do.
Yeah, be the man scoring this, so I would say everything's to play for here. The problem you got though is if you are looking to make a statement in the last round, do you make a mistake? Nobody wants to do that so late in a fight, and once you settle into a rhythm, it's hard to get out of it, in truth. That's a nice left hand from Conor.
I think that's the problem, the rhythm's not there. I don't think it's about making a statement. He doesn't need to go for a KO win. He just needs to make sure he wins the round and wins it very wide and very clean.
It's hard to change the pattern though, especially 5 rounds deep. We seem to have settled into it, but this is the best round so far from Conor. This is the best work that we've seen from him so far. It's a shame we didn't see this earlier. He could have really put this one to bed. Yeah, he could have put this one to bed ages ago. Durnan very cute though. Them uppercuts are in. He's capping them with his. He doesn't get caught too clean, does he? He's just rides the shot really nicely. The defences are very smart from him. Frustrating for Conor, and you can understand why it's been such a tough night.
Oh, again there. I think some of the cleanest shots tonight have been low.
Yeah, I would say so. It looks like he's had a bit of a taken off in the corner from Liam, and he's looking to go through the gears as best as he can for this final round. Doing it smartly though. He's got wonderful feet when he uses them, but we haven't seen them tonight. Maybe a bit unmotivated tonight, but we're still seeing quality from him, but just in glimpses rather than in big spouts. That one looked awfully low from Durnan, and we got a warning from the referee there. Been a tough one to score on. It's also been a tough one to commentate on because there's not been too much to say really. Durnan looks to be enjoying himself with a big smile on his face. So every time Conor lands, Durnan lands again, but then he just grips hold. And seeing the clock down. There's the last 10. Anyone's money of how you scored this, to be honest.
Hope for Gray, he's picked it up and hopefully he can push on.
Yeah, I would say that the last one is the clearest Conor Gray round, but